What up, this is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of Netflix series Alexa and Katie Part 4, aka Final Episodes. Hey, before you watch my review, please subscribe to my channel, press that like button, and ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. And if you would like to help support this channel, please do so at patreon.com/ramascreen. That's patreon.com/ramascreen. Let's wrap this. First up, I would like to say thank you to Netflix for granting me the screeners to Alexa and Katie's final episodes. I really like this show in its entirety, and it's the same enjoyment that I get when I watch Netflix's other multi-camera family sitcom with Laugh Track, where the jokes are more silly and adorable than they are funny. Shows like No Good Nick and Family Reunion and The Big Show, all of their comedy is milder than mild and will only tickle the easily amused. But all of them say something about friendship and family, and that is where Alexa and Katie shines. But like all good things, this too must come to an end. And if you're thinking, wait, there could not be possibly more that they could say about cancer by now. Well, these final 8 episodes beg to differ. That's actually one of the things that I love about Alexa and Katie. Where the jokes miss, the heart-to-heart cancer talk lands. And I think what these final 8 episodes give you in totality is another boost of self-confidence and empowerment to help you through whatever it is that you're facing in life right now, cancer or no cancer. Created by Heather Wordham, the show's star is the two BFF, Alexa and Katie. Whether it be at school or at home or in the hospital, they are by each other's side through thick and thin. In the final season, Alexa tries to put cancer behind her, but a new person in her life might make that especially hard. Katie is already feeling the pressure of her future and needs all the support she can get from her best friend. In part 4, aka Final Episodes, the summer is over and Alexa and Katie are starting their senior year. They've been through so much together, but there is still more to come. Starring Paris Burrells, Isabel May, Tiffany Thiessen, Jolie Jenkins, Eddie Shin, and Emery Kelly. Before I speak any further, it goes without saying that this video review is mainly for those of you, my fellow Alexa and Katie fans, who have been following the show since season 1. So if you haven't watched the show, you might get lost at the things that I'm saying here, some of which might even be recap. So again, just a bit of a heads up there. The term cancer comedy might cause some folks to feel uncomfortable because they immediately get defensive, claiming that cancer is no laughing matter and should therefore not be associated with comedy. If you want to put cancer in any on-screen story, it should always be heavy dramas that make you cry. Well, you're entitled to your opinion, but I think a show like Alexa and Katie lifts the taboo and the stigma surrounding the C word. And the way the characters have their cancer talk is by facing it head on and by being honest about it and by leaning on their support system and by finding their inner strength. All of which make this show very relatable, whether you have the disease or not. In the first few seasons, you see the solidarity of how Katie goes the extra mile to let Alexa know that she's not battling this on her own. And then later on, when Alexa starts to have fond feelings for Spencer, she channels that pay it forward stuff and becomes like Katie to him every step of the way. So there's always a level of endearing sweetness about this show that wins you over, even if you may not necessarily crack up at the jokes. Understandably so. In these final new episodes, even though Alexa's health condition is improving, Clearly, the residue of that whole cancer experience still bugs her from time to time. So there's an episode halfway through that compels Alexa to realize that circle of support system that she had has now become even bigger. That circle extends and reaches wider, far beyond what she ever imagined. The impact that her strength has on other survivors and vice versa. But on the bird's eye view, these final episodes also force both Alexa and Katie to face their biggest fear yet, their future, aka college. Especially the possibility that each of them might have to go to a separate university. You see their nonchalant ways of dealing with it at first, which, as you can expect, backfires. That is one of the show's common traits, actually, right? They always start out thinking that they can handle their insecurity or that, oh, it's not a big deal. But it ends with them having to talk it out, which is cathartic and therapeutic, and it's something that we, the fans, cannot get enough of. And so, we say goodbye to Alexa and Katie. Let's make sure that we continue to welcome the show's positive moral lessons on a daily basis in our lives as we do what we can to be there for our loved ones.